Alright, hello everybody. I am back. Hope everyone's Halloween went well. That would be why I was not on Friday. But I'm back now. And looking to maybe play some Rogue Trader. This is a game that I have had for a while. I have the current DLC for it. And I haven't, I've played through part of it with some friends a while back with Captain Cook and Chandler. But we didn't get very far into it, and I was thinking of coming back to it myself. Playing it on stream a little bit, maybe. But yeah, from what I know, it's a pretty fun game. And it has a lot of lore and a lot of reading in it, so we'll see how much I actually read through, how much I skim. We'll see. But yeah. Let's get started on a new game. Oh, you can... Oh, you can toggle them on and off. Okay. I don't really know anything about these. But they were on sale, so I thought I might as well. Let's move it up one, because I do kind of know what I'm doing. And have played many of these kinds of games before. I haven't seen space combat yet at all in this game, but we'll see how it goes. I assume I can change this later if I need. Oh. There we go. Yes, let's do it. Oh, pre-generated ones. Interesting. I want to make my own. Fun, but I want to make my own. There's definitely some fun ones. This is who I played as last, and I might go back to that. I was kind of like role-playing some sort of vampire kind of aesthetic, but we'll see. There's some very fun ones in here. Different hair.
For the glory of the dynasty!
Okay. Let me figure out what character I want to actually make before I set up what they look like and everything. Let's see. Death World. Death World's the plants, beasts, and sometimes even the environment itself takes aggressive and destructive forms, inimical to human life. Death Worlds are basically post-apocalyptic shitty worlds or, like, just in general really shitty worlds that you have to try to survive in. Cool. So yeah. Voidborn. Humans birthed in the belly of a void vessel or aboard an ancient orbital satellite. They live on ships, traveling in space and in the warp and such. So very lucky, very pirate-esque character. Willpower and intelligence, okay. Hive Worlds. Hive Worlds I'm familiar with. Several games feature them. They are the worlds of the Imperium that are just filled with billions upon billions of people. So dense that great swaths of the surface of the world are frequently covered in gargantuan cities bejeweled with towering spires that pierce the atmosphere. Yep. Gain resolve if there's a bunch of people. Radiance. So they just like to have a bunch of people around. Okay. Forge worlds are the domain of the Adeptus Mechanicus, the robot people. Entire planets ceded to the demands of vast macro industries. Each is a manufacturing super complex of unimaginable capacity and power. So yeah, giant manufacturing worlds and such. They get armor, 5 plus 2 times toughness. That's what that is, toughness bonus. Agility bonus divided by 2, MP, movement points, and 2 times agility bonus, percent dodge. So, oh, you choose one of them. Okay. You get a little boost. Imperial World. One of a million planets united by the belief in the immortal god Emperor. Hailing from hyper-technological societies to grimy feudal populations, the inhabitants of countless worlds offer fealty and devotion to the Master of Humanity and the Imperial Creed, espoused by his servants. The designation Imperial World encompasses a vast array of wholly dissimilar worlds that are nevertheless part of the Imperium. Wouldn't all of these classify as Imperial Worlds? A little confused. You can select any characteristic and add a plus 10 bonus. Following available after Origin Advancement, whatever that means. Do these all have? Yeah, these all have special talents based around them. Okay. So this is literally just the human of this game, I assume. The all-around can pick whatever you want. And Fortress World. Fortress worlds are planets where the entire populace is immersed in warfare. constantly train for the day that they may be called upon to defend the Imperium, a charge they solemnly uphold. Upheld. I'm sure plenty of them have fallen. I wonder if Cadia was one of them. Anyways, fortress worlds are established as bulwarks against the enemy. Every citizen is a soldier trained to fight from the moment they can handle a weapon. Oh, sorry. Never stop shooting. Each time a fortress world character kills an enemy, they gain +10 stacks of never stop shooting. Okay, so a lot of repeating attacks and such. Let's see. There is a lot more to character creation than what I remembered in this. Okay. People are on and might join, so who knows, maybe we'll switch to something more as a group instead. But yeah, Imperial Worlds. So, very just generic stuff. Forge Worlds does seem kind of fun. Can use persuasion, coercion, and commerce based on intelligence instead of fellowship. Interesting. Maybe I could do Forge World. We'll see. Can pass willpower tests with their fellowship value instead. Okay. Extra dodge. All ranged weapons have extra stuff. And yeah, starting and ending turns next to allies and such. Ooh. Critical hits, sounds like. Oh, no. Sorry. Sorry about that. Okay. But yeah. It's 20% chance to survive. Any time an ability or talent uses the fellowship bonus can instead use intelligence. There seems to be a lot of replacing fellowship with intelligence. Okay. And then Death World. Ooh. Death World is all about just doing damage, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. What? Yeah, Origin. Oh, also gives you different stuff. Astra Militarum Commander, a Commissar, Imperial Guard, a Crime Lord. Surefire plan. And a Storm Priest. A Navy Officer. Noble. Is this like classes, maybe? Sanctioned Psyker. Could be a Psyker. Albeit quite a weak one. Aww. Reduced chance to trigger psychic phenomena. Psyker could be really fun. Biomancers. Pyromancers. Or Arbitrator. There is quite a bit to character creation, actually. Oh, Darkest Hour is like your... what happened to you? Ah, archetypes. So this is the actual class. Blade Dancer. Blade Dancer sounds fun. Executioner, Archmilitant, Master Tactician, or Assassin. So, I think what I did last time... Last time, I don't remember there being this many I don't think Blade Dancer was a thing. But I think I basically tried to make a Blade Dancer without it actually being a thing. So maybe I'll go Blade Dancer. That sounds fun. And all the skills and stuff. Okay. Then, if I'm going Blade Dancer... Ooh. Do I want to be a Blade Dancer? I should figure out Origin as well, huh? Because that seems to decide a lot as well. Against random targets. Interesting. Okay. It's a melee burst attack that does not count toward the attack limit per turn. Okay, yeah, that sounds fun. Death Waltz. So lots of melee attacks and being dodgy and fast. That sounds fun. Swift and Deadly Masters of the Sword. Specializing in delivering flurries of rapid strikes. Will sacrifice part of their health. Okay. prefer to avoid enemy attacks either by parrying, dodging, or quickly repositioning before enemy counterattacks. They even have the ability to parry ranged attacks. Oh, that's cool. Parry with the sword. Athletics, demolition, and Medicae. And then origin. Really what I want to figure out here, am I a sanctioned psyker or not? Because sanctioned psyker does sound fun, but I'm sure that is a whole thing. I also know there are at least a couple of psychers early on in the game that you'll have as part of your team. That multiple psychers on a team, I think, is not a great plan. But hey. Sanctic powers. Pious psychers. Interesting. Okay. So these are the different types of psychers, I assume. Divination. Telepathy. Which that sounds fun. Sanctic powers. So very faith-focused psyker, which is interesting. I guess that tracks for Warhammer. Biomancy, which is like a healer. Not just a healer, it seems, but... And Pyromancy, Master of Flame, obviously. I think probably not, actually. Arbitrator... You don't really get anything for being an arbitrator, right? Like, you get certain stuff you can get later, but... Noble. Assigns an ally to become their servant. Fun. Anytime the noble's abilities affect the servant, they gain extra characteristics. Okay. So you, like, pick someone to tell them what to do. Very commander playstyle. Navy officer. Used to be a commander of lordship. Interesting. Ministorum priest. What do the priests get? Willpower. Him. Gains momentum. And then they gain stacks of zeal. Gain +2 stacks for any demon or xenoskeleton in combat. I don't know about a priest. Crime Lord. Int bonus stacks of Surefire Plan. Okay. Int and Perception. I think this is what I was last time. So, activating the ability consumes a stack and makes the next action stronger, depending on what it is. If they attack, they do more damage. If they move, they gain dodge and parry. And if they use a non-damaging ability on an enemy, the enemy suffers a penalty to damage. Honestly, might not be a bad way to go again. Get some extra dodging and extra damage. Commissar, the Officio Prefectus. Shoots an allied character with the pistol. Oh boy. Going full on Imperial Guard Commissar. If that ally is a Xenos, it always scores a critical hit. Oh fun, you can have someone you bully. If they fall unconscious. If they remain in combat, they gain the at all cost effect for 1 round. If that ally falls unconscious, the effect instead applies to all the Commissar's other allies. And the cooldown is reset. Okay, what's the at all costs effect? Oh, there we go. Deals... yes bonus? What? Times the fellowship bonus. More damage. And gains dodge and parry. And coercion to all characteristics. Still a really good buff, but... One for the enemies, 2 for the traitors. Oh boy. Yeah. Very Commissar. And the Astra Militarum Commander. Commander in the Imperial Guard. When used for 1 round, the commander and their allies do not suffer damage from allied attacks. And deal fellowship bonus, set more damage to enemies that were attacked by them since ability activation. Okay. Gains fellowship and ballistic skill. I'm not going to be using ballistic skill, am I? Yeah, I'm going to be using weapon skill. Which the Crime Lord does get. Gets a bunch of awareness else gets weapon skill instead of... Yeah, just what else gets weapon skill? Anything? This gets coercion and persuasion. This gets nothing. Yeah, it's only the Crime Lord. Do I just go with pretty much my last character? And be this kind of vampire Crime Lord kicking ass in melee? That could be fun. Let's see if I like any of the other portraits for that. That is quite the pipe. That pipe's half as long as she is. She looks really cool. I love her her outfit in that one. Okay. Yep. Oh, with the bionic leg, that's fun. There's some really good art. I might go with the noble lady though. Try to see what I can do. Oh. Yeah, well. Ah. All right. Different color schemes and such. Let's see what we can find. I kind of need to figure out the hair first, because that is such a large part. I am so bad at making character creation take a very long time. I could
Something
spend
of
a
interest.
very long time on setting this up, I think. Let's see what I can get done real quick. Go through, even if just copying this portrait. It was. Okay.
I'll see you destroyed.
Did it not have it automatically made? Damn. Okay. Definitely need to get rid of that hat. That did not get rid of the hat. There we go. Oh. There we go. Okay. Is that a chaos tattoo? Hold up. That's slightly heretical, nah? That seems like it would be a problem. Versus the Aquila stamped on the forehead is kind of the opposite. Yeah, that didn't really change much. Can only have one of them? Damn. Sure. Can go with that one. Then let's see. Is that gold-plated nose bridge? Oh boy, there are quite a few of these that I was not expecting. And you can have multiple. There's a Matrix head insert. Fun. can't really see them with the really big hair.
My tactics are flawless. The Divine watches over us.
Time to reap the spoils of the battle. I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure.
Behold as I slay them in my devotion. Ruinous favor prevails. A new note in discordant melody.
Oh, wow.
Let the bodies pile.
This could be an opportunity. I always get the job done. I always keep my options open. Challenges make the spoils that much sweeter. Keep your wits about you. I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure.
Sure. Oh. Oh, you can have multiple. Alright. Well, in that case, let's get a few more tats, huh? And there's scars, which I didn't see. There's so much customization. Wow. I want to do a pre-generated. Hold on. That didn't save any of that, did it? Well, remember that at least. That's fun. I can't even see the augmentations. How about go with that one, since I can actually see it. I do like that one though. Alright, that one and that one. There we go. Perfect.
Excellence matters.
I always get the job done.
Death World would be good for the agility, strength, and toughness. Maybe I'm going way too far into this, but this wants int and perception. And buffs perception a bunch. Hopefully you cannot hear that, but something's going on with the neighbors. Intelligence, that's what it was, and we should... Is that worth it? Definitely don't want minus strength. Hive World's not bad. I kind of want Death World. Was born on a Death World. And then was taken into custody by some crime lord. Then she managed to work her way up the ranks, dealing and killing as much as possible until it's logic or Imperium lore. Okay, well, until managed to corrupt an entire star system. Her own personal, little den. Sure. Darkest Hour. The Shadow of Torment, because
challenges
here's
make
what
the
I'm thinking.
spoils
I'm
that
thinking
much sweeter.
these chains on her forearms, they obviously mean something, right? Maybe the Aquila as well. So, going by that, grew up on a death world, managed to force her way through survival and force her way to the top of a crime syndicate, eventually managing to take control of the entire star system. Was eventually taken in, and or was eventually arrested, taken down, potentially by some sort of strange happenings, finding their way to her star system. Maybe that's her becoming a bit of a vampire. And yeah. Definitely want to go Blade Dancer. Okay. And I've got a bunch of points. I want agility. Oh, goes up by 5. Okay. I want agility. I want to bring my intelligence back up. Can't bring anything else down, so... And that's as far as I can bring intelligence. Alright. More damage with melee weapons. Increases parry. Reduces enemy parry chance. And increases crit chance. Okay. Toughness. Gains more wounds, agility, dodge, initiative. Dodge reduction, all that stuff. Perception reduces enemy dodge chance. Fellowship. Fellowship would also be good to have. Maybe I do change the homeworld. Strength, toughness, and agility are great, but I also really want intelligence and fellowship. So yeah, maybe it's Hive World. Strength in numbers. What does Imperial World get? Pretty generic stuff, honestly. Yeah. Let's go Hive World. Strength in numbers. I can do something with that. Just go all in. It'll be fine. Okay. Quite easy background switch. Instead of growing up on a death world, grew up in a hive world. Was recruited into some sort of criminal syndicate and worked their way up to the top. Corrupted the entire star system, and a hive world would be much more... The Imperium would be much more interested in something as big as that. Okay. That's better. And I definitely want fellowship up. I want... Which one of these affected critical hit? This one. Yeah. Increases parry and critical hit. Let's do this one. More agility. Do one more fellowship. Not really using fellowship for anything besides the persuasion and coercion, right? I'm going Blade Dancer. Well, agility up max. Maybe weapon skill instead. Nah, I want fellowship. Let's go fellowship. Yeah, looks good to me. Probably a terrible stat lineup, but hey, let's do it. Oh, I get to name Fear of the Faithless. Okay, that's actually pretty good though. I get to name the Von Valencius flagship. Fear of the Faithless is honestly a pretty good one. Let me just check one thing really quick, since I forgot to check this earlier. Oh. My audio is very quiet, isn't it? What happens if we turn that up a bit? Alright. How is that? Turn myself down. Sorry for doing this on the spot a little bit. But want to get audio decently well balanced before I really dive into it. But yeah, I think this is a pretty good setup where we're at. Alright. And here is the result. Oh, name. Oh, names. Names are so hard. Lavinia's not bad. Cyndia. Where do I type this? Can I not type it? Oh. No typing. Interesting. Well. Tessera. Justania. Venria. Imogen. Imogene? Makes me think Critical Role. Lavinia's probably good. Lavinia's probably good. Let's do it. Pandora. Never mind. Pandora's better. Here we go. Into the void ship. All right. Oh, is that the, what's it called? The Edict of Trade or something like that? Allowing Captain to trade. Yeah, this is a cool opening. Such a big ship. Whoop. A little bit weird.
An
on
excellent
turning around.
place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor sublimity.
Hello, Kunrad Voigtfir. And I will just mention again, now that we're actually loaded in. Hi, I'm playing through this. I have the DLC for some reason, but I have not played with it before, and I've only played a little bit in with some friends before we kind of fell off of it. So I thought I might as well play it myself, see what happens. The music is pretty great. Yeah, in a dialogue, got it. Do you have a particular reason for
My
disturbing?
apologies. I did not seek you out to pester you with unwanted attention.
I was enjoying watching the masses. How dare you interrupt me?
Allow me to introduce myself. Kunrad Voigtfir, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencias. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
Hello, Voigtfir. Pandora Stubbs? Oh, that's a terrible last name. Well.
My regards. Naturally, the infamy of your achievements in the shadows of an entire sector is not unknown to me. Your enterprising spirit and, if you excuse my bluntness, refusal to die are qualities worth saluting. It is as if you were carried here on the wings of destiny itself.
Yes.
I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter
there.
who gave them to you, or what their
What are we
origins
playing?
are. From the
Hello.
moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your
Hi, Knight.
fate changed.
Hello.
You now serve Lord
I now
Captain
serve
Theodora von Valencias,
Lord Captain
and
Theodora
carry the burden
von
of an heir
Valencias.
of this house. Henceforth, you share
What are you playing?
This Theodora is, but cool.
I
your
am
dynastic
playing
name
Rogue
with her
Trader.
ladyship.
Oh, sick.
Bear it with honor.
Just finished character creation.
How long have you been streaming?
Noted.
Not too long. Only like an hour.
Yeah,
Hey.
it's about par for the course.
Character creation
Hey,
in this game is a lot.
I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to judge. I have no problem with you taking extra time on the making of what you're doing. I'd rather that than you not enjoy playing it.
Yeah. No, this is a fun game from what I at least from what I know of it, from what little we played. Captain. Let me just get through this initial dialogue and then I don't know if you all were wanting to do something.
I was probably gonna go to bed soonish.
That's fair.
Seeing what you're playing.
Understandable.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you can look
Um,
up my stream if you want to see what's going on in it. I am in the very beginning, so.
All right, so what's my solution here? There'd be no way to mute myself.
There is.
Going, how do I
And
hear
will reach
you
soon enough.
only once and hear and not hear myself?
You can mute the
Yeah, it's
stream.
not really an option.
Yep. Okay.
I would just stream in Discord as well, but I don't know how well my internet will handle all of the streaming.
I'm sure. What could go wrong streaming on multiple
I
platforms
suppose
and
I
being
suppose I have a bitrate
You don't.
monitor.
You don't need to. Do not do not
Let's see what
okay.
happens. My bitrate seems fun.
Did I see you playing From the Depths yesterday?
A little bit. I was launching into it to try making some random shit.
Does it come back to you? It's like riding a bike.
It really is. It's a very complicated game, but it can really eat some time.
Time. Yeah.
Some real Tylenol maxing.
Hey, maybe if you and Chandler maybe want to play some more of that at some point. Try it again.
Yeah, we could do that.
That'd be
It's
fun.
decently interesting to stream.
Yeah.
I really got to make
I
the
feel like-
commitment to join that, huh?
Yeah. If you want to join it, you're more than welcome, but it is quite the commitment to learn that game.
Yeah, I got to learn that game.
It that would probably be one where I'd want to do like all of the building and stuff off of stream, and then we could do whatever campaign and such on stream.
I think.
I mean, if you
That's
do
like
it
the
opposite.
on stream, people could actually help you build things.
That's
Like,
fair.
make new and interesting designs. Though, also, I do imagine building on stream might take a second.
Yeah. I feel like building takes up so much brain power already in that game. That's kind of something I might want to do off stream more. Since streaming with that might be a little difficult.
I
Trying to
believe
keep
in you.
people entertained while I fuck around with ships and fail to build them.
I believe in you.
I would rather not discuss the Lord Captain behind her back. Especially not on board her ship. No one knows better than I that whispers are wont to attract particularly close attention. Suffice it to say that her ladyship is the bearer of the sacred
warrant of trade, that's what
and
it's
a woman
called.
of immense power and entitlement. However privileged your position may be, I ask that you do not incur her anger by being disrespectful or obtuse. Lady Theodora despises both qualities.
Yeah, damn, the Master of Whispers, the Spy Master won't gossip around about their master behind their back. to me.
Wow, that's boring.
Yeah, I know. Fuck, man,
Wow.
you've got something interesting to say, surely.
To put it plainly, I am the head of the network of spies and informers who
Are you in
serve
the
interests of House
Imperium
von
of Manon?
Valencius.
That game? I don't know
Yes.
where
Have a
exactly
weak
everything
links
takes
both
place.
among Lady Theodora's
Sort of.
retinue and in the
So,
ranks of her rivals.
In this
I
game,
eliminate our vulnerabilities
you
and exploit those of others.
you start out as a candidate for the replacement of a Lord Captain of a trading ship
Mm-hmm.
in Warhammer 40k, with trading ships being a bit crazy, as all things are in Warhammer.
Everything is wild in that friggin' universe.
So, I believe you start on, like, a, what is that called? A system, like, on the edge of Imperial space? Kinda. So, yeah,
Colony?
in...
Or,
I think it's more
oh
developed
God,
than a colony,
border?
but kind of a
mean,
border-ish.
You're quite literally in the Borderlands.
Kinda. I'm not sure exactly where in the galaxy this game takes place. I haven't gotten that far, I don't think, or wasn't paying enough attention when we did.
Rogue traders are basically like Spanish conquistadors.
Yeah,
And you're given like a letter of marque to go do war crimes on people you
warrant
find.
the warrant of trade, yes. They get to go trade with people outside of the Imperium and be conquistadors and such. I thought that this was like partially inside the Imperium, but I guess I don't know.
I doubt the borders are exactly well defined.
That's fair. Yeah, that is very fair.
They're defined in empty screams and vast quantities of blood. That's Warhammer.
Yeah. I assume you had some goal in mind, Voidveer. You decided to seek me out?
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions
Oh
for
boy.
you.
I'm
It is
I have
regrettable that you haven't
fought
yet had an
the harder
opportunity to
versions
speak.
of
It
the
has been an
final
arduous
bosses of
voyage thus
Hades
far.
2 now, and they are wild.
No fun. That is another one that I want to play at some point.
I'm being intentionally vague.
The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencius are conversing on the observation platform.
I just took a tremendous
join
amount of
them there.
damage.
Got out of the initial dialogue. Let me save it real quick in case I get distracted, so I still have this character created. Okay. As I immediately ignore the tutorials and use mouse to pan controls for the
Always
screen.
keep your eye on the prize.
Oh, I'm fast. Hold tab. Highlight interactables. There's a lot of people. But how's your night going? You too.
You know, I'm just grateful that I'm finally done with my drive.
That's fair. Finally home.
Yep. Also, the third boss is kind of beating my ass. The harder version of it, anyway. That was a really mean spot to set all those effects up, boss. Fuck you.
I pressed a button. Sacred mechanism has been interfered with without due process. The time to fix it has been tripled. Reference to unfamiliar systems and worlds among the numbers and Logisticar symbols. Logisticar? There's a lot of words. Difficult words in this.
Lay people interfering in the operation of the sacred mechanisms disturbs the machine spirits. In the name of the ominous Saya, refrain from any further profane acts.
Yeah.
That one.
Bug off,
Not
nerds, don't
just
touch
that
anything.
one.
That's what I said.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, new blood. For some reason, I thought new blood, he was meaning literally bringing in, like, things of blood.
That's wild.
I mean, I was going for playing kind of a vampire, so hey.
I always keep my options open.
I require an extra revive this run, as I'm probably going to die.
Oh no. 2348th volume of the Lex Imperialis. It has the exact volume that it is. Okay. Wow. Alright, Kunrad. Let's go. Let's do this.
One of the Fon Valencia's
There is no way I'm beating this final boss, is there? That's kind of... I might be screwed with this version. From this run, anyway.
Well.
I'm gonna do my best.
What's happening?
And that's a lot of blood.
Run! The servitors have gone berserk!
Yes, Arrival, you want some pets? Hi. Hello. Hi, bud.
Two arms!
It's nice to see you. Your internet handling it fine, by the way?
Seems like it.
Cool.
Bitrate's decently stable, at least. More or less. It is also
Alright.
difficult for me to watch my own stream, so...
Yep. Well, I haven't been having any issues on the Discord one, anyway.
That's good. Let's start the battle. Rip. Movement points to move. And fire. Can I move and then fire? Spends all movement points. Okay. Let's try it. I can. Okay. I can plan it out ahead of time.
I don't need luck. I have strategy. I'll see to it personally.
Surefire plan.
It's as good as
and
done.
Miss. Well, okay. Well, the crew officers aren't missing.
That's a start.
They're also not getting missed.
Well,
Who, if
I
not
assume
me?
cover exists in that game.
Oh yeah.
I'll make it happen.
I assume also if you're in the open that the odds of landing a shot probably go sky high.
I have also made this character to be a melee combatant more so, and I have nothing but a basic ass pistol. So I am not doing well.
You
in this
really
very
better
opening.
use cover then. You need it more than anyone right now. Oh god. Ow, that is an insane amount of damage I just took.
Let me get
Let's
behind
make some opportunities.
Conrad
I'll see to it personally.
and miss. Okay. Yeah,
Puts a
I
gun
noticed
back
I
in his
missed.
head. Say your prayers, misses.
I have terrible ballistic skill because I have weapon skill instead.
Hit them with the gun.
I
It's
don't
metal.
think that's an option, honestly.
Unk them.
There you go, Coonrad. Shoot him for me.
It's as good as done.
No, I don't need the extra damage, but I want it.
If not me.
Nope, I missed. Oh no. As I fail the tutorial. There we go.
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
How dare you leave me on my own?
I'll fucking do it again.
Hey, a map. But yes,
That mini boss was exceptionally easy. Holy hell.
I am playing as a new class in the game. At least I think it's new. Blade Dancer. So I'm shit with not, melee weapons.
Let us not dawdle.
I'm sure people know what most of these are. I unfortunately do not. setting something else up.
Keep your wits about you.
Alright. Let's go meet Von Valencius. Jocasta? Who's Jocasta? Damn, I can't immediately get lost.
That's a very real sentence from you, Knight.
That is simply irrational, Lady Theodora.
No shit talk.
Into the trade structure
But
would be political and economic
I
suicide,
remember Lethal Company.
practically an admission of heresy.
Hey, just because I like to let the way lead me
And it does.
doesn't mean that no, yeah, I get lost super easily and it's fun. IRL and in game.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad?
Hello, Edelthrad. I should probably be reading some of this out loud, shouldn't I? There's a lot.
Possibly.
But yeah. Edelthrad standing next to Von Valencius. You heard Officer Impeccable Bearing, who's studying the contents of his data slate. The other, a behemoth carrying...
Our second candidate has joined us. Approach and give me your answer.
Hi.
Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronis expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure?
Mining crews are vanishing. Must be purged. Oh no. Yeah. See what those spirits
Reasonable
are.
and prudent. However,
Time to
chasing
go
after
fight a harder
ethereal
version of a
creatures
really
may
hard
prove a
boss.
rather
This is
long
gonna
and fruitless
suck.
endeavor.
I
Yeah.
might die here. I'm probably going to die here, but I'm down. Let's do this.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Apart from Xenos, an untrodden planet might be teeming with myriad horrors that are far more dangerous and difficult to eradicate. I suspect that you are simply unaware of their existence.
I gave a straight answer to a simple question. Which, as I understand, was still more than you could do, Adelthrod.
Insolent, ignorant upstart. How dare you?
Edelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
Yeah, get out of here, Adelthrod.
So, why are you here?
I don't know. You should clarify.
Clarity. A luxury that few of us can afford. There is a reason why I did not explain all the details of the question I posed to you earlier. Beyond the borders of the Imperium, seldom is one granted an opportunity to enjoy information in abundance. This, however, is one such opportunity. My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity. And my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel.
Oh, that
Mine
really
is the
sucks.
honor to venture into the darkness.
Well, I just had
beyond the
a
Imperium
full-ass
and
life
carry
from a
humanity's
lot of
light
health
where
taken from me.
power's wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all.
Oh no. Sorry, on my end it just sounded like you're saying, oh, that sucks to Theodora being given the warrant of trade.
I'm afraid not. You do not have all of my attention. I am fighting the final boss of the run right now.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
It is my decision alone to determine the fate of
And,
whatever I find past the bounds
He's
of the external
real
void.
fucking angry.
Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon, resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command
another
millions of
restock?
lives,
Oh,
rule over
that's so
numerous
bad.
planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor
I
or
just
commander
lost
could dream of amassing.
That look.
And you are one of those with von Valancius blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes.
Alright, well, now that I have no restocks left, I'm hitting the last stage. Presumably last stage.
Well then. Good luck.
I
am very much ready to take on this sacred purpose and take your place.
Oh, yes. You would be, wouldn't you? The question is,
Well,
am I ready to choose you over the rest? You came aboard hours before the warp jump, and have not yet distinguished yourself in any way. As things currently stand, I have doubts that you are suitable for the role of rogue trader.
thanks for the confidence, Theodora.
Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally.
I stalled that a lot
Alas,
harder than I thought I
even those
would.
responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood.
And you know what?
Conrad Voigtveer served
Unlike
me
the
for
first
many
time I
years
fought him in that
before he made
stage,
his
I actually learned something this time.
Yeah.
That means I can start to do better to dodge him next time.
Hey.
He beat my ass though. That was rough. But next time I might actually get him now that I know how he works.
The master.
By the way, he does a lot.
His kinship to me is most distant, as is yours.
I'm sure.
Nonetheless, he does bear the name von Valancius.
It is
even
bullet
if he
hell.
avoids using it publicly, and as such, strictly speaking, can be considered my heir. That door, however, is closed to him. Voigtveer's performance in his current role is satisfactory. Or it used to be, at least.
May I ask my questions now?
I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge.
Hey, we can get an answer to some of our questions. Where's your ship headed?
The Rykad system, the domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers, and rivals. Besides me, 2 other rogue traders exist in the Coronis Expanse, and each of them possesses resources comparable to mine. Perhaps you will one day assist House von Valancius in surpassing both of them in affluence and splendor.
So the game takes place in the Coronis Expanse, wherever that happens to be.
Thank you. Now
On the
I know
galactic
exactly
map.
where it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't really say much more than that.
Can you hover over that word?
Yes, scattered and poorly explored region on the frontier of the Imperium. So, yeah, kind of in the
Full of-
Imperium.
Full of filthy heretic aliens, treasure, worlds full of heathens, and yeah.
And the echoes of ancient doom. Oh god, that means
Everywhere's got
Necrons,
echoes of.
doesn't it?
Oh no!
Oh no.
Don't worry. Nothing bad has ever happened when the Necrons were involved.
I set the course for
right.
Rykad on the demand for a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet apprise you of the purpose for this voyage.
The funny part is,
But
I
now
don't
is not
know
the time.
anything that they've done, so I'm not lying.
They, like, used to own the entire galaxy and basically just wake up saying, hey, you're on our property, get off.
They're space mummies.
They sound kind of based.
Yeah. Yeah. They're robot space mummies.
Biological space mummies weren't enough. They had to robotify them too. Damn, AI's getting into everything.
I mean, they used to be biological, but yeah. They're weird. They're fun. Yeah. What do I need to do right now?
Observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Edelthrad. Until that time comes, consider yourself my aide.
Okay. Oh yeah, servitors went berserk.
Is that so?
Everything's fine.
Perhaps the
Yay.
technomats were careless during maintenance.
I took care of it.
Or it could be the Ward playing tricks on us in spite of the Gellerfield.
Totally.
Or perhaps there is something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after all.
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by uneducated riffraff.
Enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is ancient. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make ignorant folks speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live.
What's wrong with a little bit of a ghost ship every now and then? No. No more questions.
In that case, I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
Alright. Can I have a sword? Please?
You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none!
Your Emperor won't save you!
Okay. Okay, I don't get to position at the start, so... Oh, we've been ambushed. That makes sense.
Emperor, protect me. That's gonna hurt.
Okay.
Weapon at the ready. Death to the heretics!
You get a mort with that Melta Scorcher?
I serve the ruinous powers! Just a minor setback.
You serve the ruinous powers, die heretic.
Okay, cover. What if I don't want cover? I can't even use my blade dance because I don't have a melee weapon. If two swords are equipped, the blade dancer makes 2 attacks with each one. Wow, okay.
Makes 3. That is
Yeah.
pretty sick.
That's a lot of attacks. Melee burst attack. Okay. Well, I guess I'll go stand next
Taking
to
calculated
Theodora
risk is my second nature.
and try to shoot this fucker. And leave him at 1 health. Joy.
Chaos guides me! Death to the weak!
I've suffered worse.
Imperium!
Stay vigilant. For the glory of the Imperium!
Yeah, that's a cool weapon. %? Nah. What happens if I go here? Hmm. cannot get a beat on them. Well, try
I'll
to
see
take
to
out
it
this one.
personally.
And fail. I am absolutely terrible with just a pistol.
You really gotta find, like, a chair leg or something.
Something.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
These three, however... I was gonna say, oh, Abelard left one at 1 HP like me. Nope, he just attacked it twice. It
Mort,
attacked him
take a team
twice.
with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive. Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel.
Yep, warp travel sucks.
From what we have seen, I can speculate that we are dealing with some variety of madness induced by warp travel. Such episodes are not uncommon among voidsmen who have found themselves outside the boundaries of real space, though such episodes
Yeah.
seldom spill onto other decks.
Just the demons driving everyone crazy. It's fine.
Oh, the casters are not working, or have been sabotaged. Either the warp is
And a
toying
lot of
with us, or
sabotage.
someone went to great lengths to cut the ship's communications. I will need a direct channel to the engine seer Prime before I can get a sense of what we are up against. Whatever it may be, keep your weapons at the ready. I imagine it will be some time before we no longer need them.
Yeah.
Possibly. Quite likely. We will investigate at a later time. Right now, we need to isolate the affected compartments and try to assess the situation.
What are your
Mort
orders?
has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
Alright. Let's go. Hold up. Is there a weapon? I cannot loot any of these bodies. Okay. And I'm injured. Joy.
Doing great.
Is there money to be made?
Everything's fine. Is there money to be made? Good question. This was not the way, was it? Oh boy, a firefight. Where am I?
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
I am back here. Okay. Already getting lost. It's going off. It's going to a great start. Okay. Oh.
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
Void Pier's here.
Always on time, eh, Kunrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it.
Mort, hold yourself together.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Voxmaster is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Gellerfield failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
An organized mutiny in the warp. Fantastic plan.
Yeah, I see nothing that can go wrong with that. And if you do, chicken.
Lunatics, fools, heretics. This ship houses thousands upon thousands of people. Pernicious thoughts and warp-induced delusions could have tainted any one of them. It is a difficult notion to accept, but such risks are inescapable. First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at once. Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on Transitional Deck 18.
Edelthrad is a psyker.
Blast it.
Great.
Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-militant, with me. I must go to my study. And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the House as the esteemed Arch-militant, and taking into consideration Edelthrad's psyker powers.
I'm not adept either
It's
right
settled.
now.
Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand?
In whatever state.
We are in the warp. Considering the attack, there could be a disruption in the Gellerfield and the infiltration of malevolent forces onto the decks. Psykers can react to such things in the most unpredictable ways.
Enough! Master of Whispers, you must not allow my heir to turn into a mindless mutant and to perish under Enforcer fire. Do whatever it takes to bring Edelthrad back to me.
I mean, I can't promise that he won't be dead, but I probably shouldn't say that to her face. So I hear and obey.
Move out! Mort, come.
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear.
Yeah. You know,
Of course you will.
I'll be
Lady
fine.
Theodora would never have someone she couldn't rely on as one of her heirs. But that is no longer relevant.
Yeah, I'll avoid fear. Yep. As he just decks me with a wrench. Or whatever he had. I don't want your special destiny, Voidmere.
That is a shame that that was a little
Careful,
mini chaos
careful.
run, because that
Be
was the
gentle
strongest
with
Zeus
our
build I've ever
guest.
had.
She has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warren
So,
Chamber, and for that, I need
yeah,
her breathing.
Knight,
Oh,
you
you're
played a
back
good
with
bit
us,
of
I
Hades
see.
1. So picture a
Delightful.
Zeus build where you have a chain lightning effect, right? You know, bounces from an enemy you hit to another target.
Yeah.
So picture you get +3 bounces for chain lightning. Pretty
Cool.
great, right?
Yeah.
Picture you get the effect, the legendary boon. No, duo boon. It was a really good duo. Your chain lightning can bounce off of you as a target.
That's fun.
And you
Okay.
are using a very fast weapon.
Allows you to then,
Single target by just
target, yeah.
bouncing it. By the way, it does more damage every time on the next zap every time it bounces off of you, so it's not wasting
Nice.
a jump either. It's kind of actually insane.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be pretty good.
It was real fun.
How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You have the option to
That's
sell
not evil.
voluntarily, or I will squeeze it out of you myself.
Only I get to take people's blood. You're not allowed, Voidmere.
We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber. This void ship's most hallowed vault.
It's okay when I do it,
There,
not when anyone
beyond
else does
those
it.
gates, lies the relic
Exactly.
that gives Theodora
See, you
all
know
of
how
her
it is.
power. The sacred warrant
Cool,
of
just checking.
trade. Only one obstacle remains
Yeah,
on my path
yeah,
to
little set
obtaining it.
evil.
The gates to the chamber are guarded by
Alright,
the
now that I've
Sentinel,
brewed 6
an
nectar.
ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
No.
Blood's too thin, huh?
On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Fon Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for?
I can actually, get him to evil monologue to me his whole plan. Oh, fun.
Yeah, he's a chaos worshipper. I don't imagine it's that hard.
Fair. What sorry excuse do you have? Piece of
Wretched.
rock shit.
What
Wow.
do you know about wretchedness?
Theodora's cur.
Are you hoping to buy a grain of her indulgence with your blind loyalty? Oh, I know this delusion. But thank the gods it no longer has power over me. Humanity can rot. I no longer serve mortal kind.
So he is crazy and possessed by a demon or something.
Once my work is done,
Oh.
I'll make that pompous wench Fon Valencius watch as I sacrifice her entire dynasty and commit their fate to the gods. And you will be the instrument by which I will accomplish this righteous act.
I act surprised that he, betrayed us and everything, but I full well knew what was happening. I've played this before. Oh, fun. And I'm being stabbed by creepy, Psy Blade or something? Weird dagger. And let's a warp entity invade my mind. I don't think I had this happen in the last one. At least I don't remember there being some sort of warp entity in my head. Hello, servitor. Archaeotech servitor. Yep, that's terrifying. It's jaw opening and shrieking. That's a fun servitor. Filled with sharp metallic fangs. Oh hey, it's a fellow vampire.
Oh, hey, so you'll get along, right?
Totally.
It's not going to be some one of you's going to consume the other kind of deal.
Well, yeah. Is there a chair leg over here or something? No. Okay. Well. No protruding rebar? Damn. Okay. Poke the back of its neck. And it starts drinking my blood. Fun.
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
Yes, I would very much require assistance. The warp entity is, unable to mess with me too much. That's good.
Initiating defense protocol.
Hi guys. Oh.
There is still another way.
That's how those candles were lit, with flamethrowers. Perfect.
I always keep my options open.
There's no hammer in this city? I wish to cry.
No, but there is the warrant of
I
trade.
get no hammer for my first first area this route. That sucks.
The upgrade hammer, I assume.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like objectively the best pickups.
Escort the child of the house to safety.
Okay, Servo Skull. Vox Skull. Okay. Come Contact
Vox
Theodora.
frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup. Establishing connection.
Master, restore communication with the navigator's sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and head...
Okay.
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection.
I very much would like a
From the
weapon.
current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
Oh, fun. It, reached a never-ending loop. In logic?
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel standing by.
Cool. Are you the
Mobile
same as
unit of
the
the Warren Sentinel designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing by.
Cool. Let's go.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the Warren chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Cool. I am doubly wounded now. Oh, and the floating
Let
skull
us not
is
dawdle.
reciting religious litany now. Fun.
Continue on, Skull.
Oh, joy.
Run, fools, or fall!
Avalanche.
Oh, one of my favorite weapons.
The infamous chainsword.
They're sick as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Mistress? What? Whatever are you doing in the Warren Chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me! What is the meaning of this?
Voidfear is a traitor.
What?
Yep. And yeah. He is definitely serving the war.
the gods of the war. Kunrad is a heretic. Oh, Voidfear, you void rat. Madness. And this mutiny is likewise his doing, no doubt.
Yeah.
Saints' blood! Then it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, mistress. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster.
Yeah, we're kind of in the war.
You're in a bad way. I can treat you.
My Hades
I have a
weapon now
Medicaid kit.
is...
And
I'm going to describe it as the Demon Slayer Scythe. There's no scythe in Demon Slayer, but I sure have the fire effect.
I I finally got a sword. I've suffered 2 injuries, yes.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium. This wound will make a fine scar.
Thank
I'll
you.
make sure to return the favor one day. Fate and fortune favor
Okay,
the
is it
bold.
I for inventory? Yes, it is. Okay. I would like both swords.
That is a noticeable improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials ahead.
Can I equip the other sword?
The lower decks are teeming with heretics,
Please?
instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems.
I
The
was
ship's
done.
enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance.
Well, that's too damn
The
bad.
situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on.
Joy.
But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
Yeah, we don't want to lose the navigator. That would be bad. How did you find me?
You sent me a Vox message. Specifically, a Voxcast on the officer's frequency, which I had the good fortune to receive. You mean to say you did no such thing?
The Warrant Sentinel's been very
Warrant Sentinel?
helpful.
The Lord Captain barely ever ventures down to the chamber, and I was at her side only once or twice when she did. And I did not see anything of the sort. The Warrant Chamber is an ancient and rather sacred mechanism that the ship's tech priests treat with the utmost reverence. I assume that whatever it is that you did, you must have activated certain processes and caused the Sentinel to awaken. But then, why did none of it happen when Lady Theodora did
Hammer
the same?
is for sale instead. We have to buy hammers in these economies. What the fuck?
Well.
Lady Theodora's. Which one? The last one I received was about the Navigator's Sanctum, and that was a good while ago. In any case, let us hope that the Lord Captain is well, and safely in charge of the ship's defense. In the meantime, we must do all we can to prevent the ship from veering off course.
What do you expect we'll find in the Navigator's
During
Sanctum?
warp transit, the Sanctum is closed to all who are not involved in traversing the Empyrean. And for good reason. For the Navigator to open their third eye and perceive the way, the Sanctum must be bathed in the energies of the Immaterium. Only a Navigator can withstand such an ordeal. For the rest of us, any contact with the warp is fraught with perils such as loss of sanity, spontaneous mutations, and death.
Fun. For the Imperium.
Come.
To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor! Fight the heresy and corruption that threatens to consume our home! And with all your might, destroy those who have dared!
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward! The Emperor is with us!
Okay, can I equip that other sword now? No, it will not let me equip either my armor or my sword. Joy. Well. Well, we are both melee. So let's hop to it. You go first though, Abelard.
Out of my way! Pain and duty go hand in hand. Chaos guides me.
Okay. Sure, I can walk over here.
I'll make it
Let's
happen.
do this.
I'll see to it personally. Another enemy down.
Nice! Now that I actually have a sword, I am doing so much better. Instant critical hit. I, however, cannot move now that I've done that, and I meant to use this on the move, so hey.
That's nothing worse.
I serve the ruinous powers!
Haha. Okay. Cleave and charge. And brace for impact.
Indeed.
Sure.
It will be done. Dominance achieved.
Okay. Abelard's showing me up.
Victory is imminent.
He is pretty good.
Death to not
You attack.
Yeah. But I can do this. Cool. Now, can I equip my stuff? Okay. There we go. Cool. Let's collect all. And Sure, I'll do that for an alternate weapon set, just so I can have a ranged attack. Why not? But let's figure out the level up stuff. Let's do coercion. And then for Abelard, who is very much a tank with no agility. So, athletics or Medicaid's intelligence. So yeah, athletics.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
Okay, and that looted everybody. To the Navigator's Sanctum.
I hear it. Here, on the threshold of the blinded guide, doom comes from the heavens.
Master, watch your head. Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Hello, Idira.
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abela, how they sing.
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valancius. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the Immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
A diviner, huh?
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now,
Y'all gonna
with
watch
this
that
clamor around
Mighty
me,
Nine series
too
on
many voices.
soon?
Yes.
I don't remember when.
I'm gonna. It's another Amazon one, isn't it? Since they did the
yeah.
since they did the Vox Machina, I'm definitely down to watch it. I'd be down to watch it with you if I'm being real.
19th. That's when it comes out.
That
Shit.
was probably my favorite of the campaigns that they did from what I've actually
heard that's
watched.
a common consensus.
I agree with that.
There's a lot of episodes to watch. So I haven't seen all of them, but I very much liked the second one.
Yeah, I don't have time to watch 4-hour podcast every week.
Yeah.
I
It's
guess
a
I could
lot.
just play it in the background. But
Yeah, I've been
then I'm not
keeping
really
up
paying
on
attention.
the new one so far.
Of Campaign 4.
Yeah.
I have not
Doesn't
kept
it
up,
have,
but I
like-
started watching the first one.
Doesn't that have like 15 players or something? Divided
Yes.
between like 3 tables?
Yes, it's a really interesting way of doing it. It's much less traditional D&D table and much more like, oh, this is an actual show. Like these are
I mean,
actual actors. It was that way before, yeah,
it's
but
kind of
it's
always that way.
it's even more that direction now. So it's got plus and minus to that.
I don't know, I feel like if I didn't like one of the tables, then I just wouldn't want to watch that part.
That's fair.
It's like
So
watching a movie
far,
where only like a third of it.
we don't know what a couple of the tables are, but so far I like all of the characters, so they're all pretty fun.
I remember a lot of them being entertaining to watch on the
And
first
you-
episode. I just had
You
other
are
things to
Fawn
do,
Valancius, one of Lady Theodora's
Yeah.
heirs.
and that's a lot.
Well
As Asher said, that's a
we
lot of time
finally
for like
meet.
every week.
Yeah,
It's still really long.
it is very, very long, yes. They started releasing a shortened version of it for Campaign 1, I believe.
That's funny.
Mhm.
Just
Like-
editing it down.
Yeah, like editing it down super hard, skipping all of the like in between of fights and traveling and stuff like that.
Alright, not spoiling anything in case anyone watches
Yeah,
this.
please don't.
I'm gonna spoil everything now.
Mm.
I completely forgot about one character being in the in the Mighty Nine. Watched the trailer and I was
yeah,
like,
I know which one you're
what
talking
the fuck
about.
is that?
Yep.
It was like in a Vox Machina with the Dragonborn dude in season 1 of Critical Role.
Yes.
Who, like, gets booted halfway through.
Yep.
Who the hell is this?
Oh, Lamal, yeah, that dude existed.
Yeah.
But I guess that means the Mighty Nine show is gonna start off right from the beginning of.
Right from the
Campaign
very
2.
start. Yeah.
That's kind of cool. Because Vox Machina picked up just kind of in the middle of it.
Yeah. It
don't
did
think
pick
they
up
actually-
before the actual table game started, but it also skipped the entire first bit from
Yeah.
the table game. So
The pacing is odd
yeah, it
in
is.
the first part,
But hey,
and that's fine.
it was their first time trying to stream a D&D campaign, so.
I'm talking about the show.
And then they were trying to turn their first time trying to stream into a Amazon TV show, so, you know. Okay.
Officers frequency. To all who can hear me. Those with
Yeah, because I don't think the show actually shows them meeting for the first time. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't
No,
think they did.
does not. They just go into it. We are introduced to them at a bar, I think. All of them as a collective, beating the hell out of stuff and Scanlan doing Scanlan things.
Yep, at a bar with a big Minotaur lady.
Yeah.
I don't think that was ever in the actual table game. That little section. Maybe before they started streaming it, maybe, but I don't know.
That's Edelthrat. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well.
Damn it, Edelthrod's alive. I
We must
mean,
head to-
I mean, yay, the other heir lives.
Not so fast,
No.
old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelthrad's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
Yeah, I remember looking at your intelligence stat, Abelard. It wasn't that massive, but hey. It wasn't that low either, from what I recall. Yeah, why are you here?
The whispers called me.
Oh, fun.
The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
Okay, calm down, Psyker.
What?
Should I calm down, side character? Because that's funny.
No, Psyker.
But to say that's a really base sentence right there. Damn, you have been relegated to side character.
Idira's cool.
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp.
She is a
The
psyker, though.
navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest.
Yeah, you know how we feel about
And it's better
psychers.
that we saved the navigator than some lever puller
We
from
say
a
it with the hard
cooling
R.
module or a cook from the middle decks.
I mean, to be fair, I was planning on potentially playing as a psyker myself, but... Well, I'm not, so I can, I can poke fun at him. Well,
Oh, no.
let's see what happened to the
No,
navigator.
No. Nothing is well about him.
Oh, joy.
Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is
Earth
calamity.
boons, so I should definitely pick Hephaestus for next region. 3 more Earth ones, and I'm going to have
But we're not just
a
going to stand here
75% increase in my overall damage. It's going to be kind of insane.
Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
See, Idira can, get herself in a better state of mind. She's doing fine.
Did you want something?
Perception and willpower. A little agility. Okay. How... There we go. That's how I change it. I don't like any of these formations. Fine. Let's go.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
This is the wrong door, isn't it? Here we go. Oh, lovely.
Your doom has been foretold.
You'll make a suitable sacrifice.
Yep. Go up there, go there and back you up, and... You can go in the half cover, it'll be fine.
Let's get to it.
Oh, that's fun.
I'll brush this off. I've faced worse than this.
Chaos guides me.
Okay. So attacking it all will get rid of my movement. That is unfortunate. Yeah. Might as well
Your
just
end was inevitable.
brutalize him. I can make like 6 attacks in a turn. Huh. Okay. That's pretty good. Analyze enemies. Expose their weaknesses and scream at them. Ooh. That one's actually pretty good. Also like that. Okay.
On it. Anything
There we go.
else? Be gone.
Perfect.
Death to the weak. At your beck and call. Reduced to dust.
Shit, that is actually a really good upgrade that I am getting from a certain god. After you take damage, become impervious for 2 seconds. Recharge time between uses, 9 seconds. So it just prevents you from, or god sent uses. That is a lot of damage. Fuck, these are good.
Personally.
This bitch offered great boons this time. Holy hell.
Well,
They who discern the future own the battlefield. Was that you? Or
time to hit them with my staff.
what an unfortunate turn of fate?
Bonk.
I believe Master Vespider still lives. Well, the servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
You alive, buddy?
Your time is short.
Is it now?
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
Your voice changed a bit there. You've also got tentacle for an arm.
Listen, don't
He
judge.
came from beyond. His body is not his.
Yeah, I noticed, Adira. salvation, yes.
Run. Flee from this place while I still have the strength.
You're back.
I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
Okay.
Run. The sanctum will be sealed. I will hold it off. Hold on. And wait for the signal from the Master Helmsman. Then I will commence the translation. So, run. Run.
Alright. Alright.
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the Servo Skull relayed to us earlier.
Vespidas, good luck. And thank you.
Bye, Vespidas. Stay alive. Please. I don't think he's gonna live much longer.
I always have a backup plan.
Do you now? Now do we go out this door? No. Alright. This way. Okay. Oh. Yes, I would love to collect all the things. Yeah. To the officer's deck then. That is actually good to know.
As good as ours. It's all over for you.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
And here's Argenta.
Somebody shoot this.
Shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my Emperor.
Calm down, Argenta. Please stop
Sister
killing
Argenta.
everyone.
Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Okay.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you? The hour is dark and daunting. Ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the Dark Forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelstrath the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
Calm down, Abelard. Alright. Well...
That answer does you credit. Only the truly righteous would be so provoked by the accusation of heresy. I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic!
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Alright.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
Fair enough.
Massacre, my lady! And heretics are not just killing the crew. Some kind of blight is sweeping through the decks, filling the air. I saw people going mad the moment they breathed it in, screaming about seeing their dead comrades, tearing out their eyes. I implore you, my lady, be on your guard.
Well,
through this door,
let's get going.
I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Let's go. And maybe grab this stuff. Ooh. Better sword. Cool. This the door? That's the door.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Witch.
Come to chaos!
That'll work. That'll work. Expert with burst ranged weapons. Alright. Cool. Oh, it wasn't me going first. Shit. Well. And Abelard is in a terrible place for this.
Doubt is for the weak.
Can start reciting things, and that
I'll do
looks-
it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Nice.
Emperor commands advocated.
Okay.
Out of my way!
Yeah, Argenta's pretty good.
Chaos guides me.
Didn't flinch.
Victory is imminent.
Let's move there.
A tactically sound approach.
That'll work.
Reduced to dust.
I serve the ruin.
One fewer target.
Oh boy, here we go. Yeah. Okay.
What is this foreboding? Anything else?
I can do this.
On it. Farewell.
Such is the will of chaos. Death to non-believers. Chaos
Zero
guides
damage
me.
from that. Okay. Abelard gives no shits.
Another enemy down.
Can attack a lot, but I don't have much movement. Damn. A few stray shots might hit. See what happens.
Each strike is a prayer.
Or 3 out of 4 shots will hit, and it'll be great.
Crush the feeble. I bring ruin.
Go ahead and line up for him.
I will do my duty. Reduced to dust. At your beck and call.
Oh, okay. Well,
Death to the
good to know
weak.
I can charge to random
I
places,
took care of this one.
not targeting an enemy. Okay, Adira. It is time for the mighty bonk.
I know what is to come. Be gone!
Bonk. Ooh. All right.
I always get the job done.
There's a lot of math to making skill rolls in this, huh?
Keep your wits about you.
Hey, things.
That's how it's done.
Didn't realize tech use was, to
Success
open doors.
is the only outcome I
stuff.
accept.
But hey.
Let us not dawdle. I always get the job done.
Loot.
Just as I planned.
And a shotgun. Maybe I give you the shotgun. And on we go.
I better myself through my service.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Alright then. That is Theodora walking through the fire.
Are you lost, my heir?
That is not Theodora walking through the fire.
An apparition. A sorceress. Apparition. Trickery of the warp.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
I am a rogue trader. I am wherever my will demands me to be. Would you prefer to be elsewhere at this time? Indubitably. But are you ready? I can lead you out of these flames, show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide.
That's not a good sign.
Do not listen to this abomination.
Weird
If you-
warp monster in my head
There
wants
is
to.
naught but his light in your heart. If you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises. nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul.
To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew! Lead them out! Find a way around!
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Edel. What are we waiting for?
The convictions. Dogmatic, iconoclast, and heretical. So Adir is heretical. That kind of checks out. Okay. Fuck it, I'm gonna walk straight through the fire and the flames. Let's do it.
Holy shit, I beat that fucking crazy fight. Holy crap. Okay, well that was hard. I kind of went quiet for a reason. I was locking in.
Fair enough. I was walking through a blazing inferno, leading everyone to their deaths. But hey, it worked out in the end. Only some people died. Oh shit, it burnt my eyelashes. Well.
Ow. I was not done with the fight. It was a really fucked up ending.
Nope.
I had one hit of life left, literally. I dodged one shot and then died in the second. That
Damn.
really sucks. That was a fucked up way to die.
The Aquila appears in the flames? Hold up. Oh yeah. Fun. The repulsive presence has been burned away. Interesting.
Mistress, can you hear me? Oh, you're alive. Which is more than I was expecting after what you just did.
Praise the Emperor. We passed through the flames. How can this be anything but a portent? For so it is said that the Emperor will bless the worthiest and most steadfast in their faith.
Okay. The Emperor protects.
Indeed he does. Oh, if I hadn't seen it myself, I never would have believed.
What happened to Lady Theodora? Did she follow us?
There was no Theodora, witch. There was an illusion, a temptation, a foul taint that tried to lead us astray. But she perceived its true nature.
Is that right, Adepta Sanctimonious? What? We'll just pretend like we didn't see the Lord's Captain standing there in the fire? Abala, you tell her.
Whatever it was, it matters no longer. Your conduct is bordering on madness, or holiness. A path opened behind you, where one moment there was fire, the next only smoldering embers remain. But what am I saying? My eyes must have deceived me. Too much smoke for my lungs. Truly, would you have received wounds like these if there had been no fire?
Madness and holiness do often, yeah. At least in 40k, go in one and the same.
The wounds are merely a sign of a trial laudably passed. It is something to be proud of, the same as decorations or badges of honor.
I think I'm probably gonna head out for the evening.
Alright.
Yeah, I think I will too.
I'm probably not going to be on
Thank
much
you.
longer. Anyways.
And thank you all for hanging.
Yeah, catch you skaters later.
Have a good night.
Catch ya.
Do my eyes deceive me? I could swear that I just witnessed you step out of a pillar of fire with the rest following in your wake.
Yeah, well, I loathe being late for...
Nothing good ever comes of such rashness. Yet it appears that the Emperor favors you. Be that as it may, your wounds are highly worrying.
Oh, this is Edelthrod. Oh no. Not doing well yourself.
Notice the signs of my blessing, have you? Yes, the warp is taking its toll. But I'm still sane and able to hold my weapon. I'll fight for the Von Valancius bloodline to the end. And if the price is the eternal curse of mutation, so be it.
Fair enough. Let's
Pray,
head
forgive
forward.
my insistence. I shall not be the one to doubt the faith of she who has passed the trial by fire. I have gathered everyone who answered the Vox call and was able to hold a weapon. Yet I do not see the Lord Captain or her arch-militant in our midst. We are still receiving messages in her voice, but she is not responding to direct requests. I last saw Lady Theodora on the observation platform. When did you and she part ways?
It was at this very elevator, Master Edelthrad. The Lord Captain, accompanied by the Arch-Militant, headed to her chambers to retrieve an item of particular import. After that, all we heard from her were Vox broadcasts.
This is troubling, and the timing is inopportune. I am still receiving fragmentary reports from the bridge. Kunrad Voigtveer was spotted there, and even what scant intelligence on his activities I have reminds me of descriptions of sorcerous rituals. If that traitor has resorted to witchcraft, we must stop him at once.
Alright, let's go.
No, you most certainly are not. You can barely stand upright after what happened. It is best that we go to retrieve Lady Theodora and let Edelthrad commence the attack on Voigtveer.
A reasonable approach. Take your escort with you. You may be waylaid. Once you have found the Lord Captain, you must beg her to go to the bridge and lead the counterattack. The rogue trader's appearance is sure to fill the defenders' hearts with hope, however frightened or exhausted they may be. Until next we meet, may the Emperor bless your deeds. I shall see you on the field of battle.
Alright. Well, I am still wounded. But let's level up real quick. I get the death from above. Nice. Now I have maneuverability. Okay. Short of breath. Oh, fun. Okay. Alright. The new Abelard can endure. Adira gets expose weakness instead of analyze. Moves the exploits and decreases their stuff, so helps other people out to deal damage. Okay. And Argenta gets the Revel in Slaughter, killing 3 people, gives a bunch of bonuses. Cool. Alright.
I always have a backup plan.
In here, right? Maybe? No? Okay, loot. Well, I'm supposed to go somewhere. Probably through the big door right in front of me.
Over there!
Loot.
This is intriguing.
Okay. Into the Lord Captain's quarters. Oh, well. Now I just have to get rid of Adelthrod, right?
I always keep my options open. Emperor, accept thy faithful souls.
No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Alright, Adira.
Lord Captain. Who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidsphere.
Interesting. I think Voidfear had other plans.
It could have happened in the heat of battle.
It's possible.
Not to mention that Mort was here. And he would have protected Lady Theodora to the last.
Yeah.
How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Arch-Militant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
Pretty decent voice acting. Yeah. Let's take a look at Theodora's body. Shot by an auto pistol. Fun.
streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces drawing closer. Lady Theodora and Conrad and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure.
Lovely.
Tainted witchcraft.
Oh boy, the Inquisition. Oh no. Not the Inquisition. Through its forehead. Was this an... Was this an Inquisitor?
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in a warp.
Then let's
Yes,
get out.
the crucible of battle calls to me once more.
Okay, Argenta.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
We've looked.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
Well. Ooh. Cool. Some fancy stuff.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
There's a lot of broken stuff here. I should have put that new lead on.
Run, fools, or fall!
Let the blood flow!
Well. Yeah. Ooh. Cool. Well. Yeah.
My
do
place
some
is at the
damage.
fore. You attack.
Endure.
Indeed.
Brace for impact, and then
Victory is imminent.
Okay.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Ah, that is a short range. Got it. Okay.
It's as good as done.
Let's use some of this. Yeah. Let's jump right here.
Never stood a chance. I'll make it happen. Who, if not me?
Time to dance.
Another enemy down. I'll see to you. Never stood a chance. I'll make it happen. Your end was
Okay, yeah. No, this is fun. I like that I like that class. Okay.
Doubt is for the weak.
All right. Let's start shooting.
Eradicate. But of course.
That would probably be good. Ooh. Definitely this.
Was that you? Or
Let's do a quick psychic shriek though.
will do?
Okay. Going pretty well. That's not good. Ow. That was mean.
Follow my lead. I will do my duty.
Okay, yeah, I do still get to attack, so charging
It will be done.
is always best.
At your beck and call.
And I can kind of just endure every turn. Speaking of, it's my turn.
It's as good as done.
And let's
On it.
open up.
The best defense is a good offense.
Yeah, it's not a ton of damage, but hey.
I'll see to it personally.
Guided by faith.
Next attack does not count. Okay, cool. Yeah. Get into a better position where I'm not going to shoot myself.
Rejoice in battle.
There we go.
I'll do it.
And missed. Well,
As
try
the
again.
Emperor commands.
There we go. Good job, Argenta. Yet another level up. Death Waltz. Interesting. Oh, and a talent. Ooh. That's good. Hmm. That's also really good. Hmm. Ooh. That's really good. That's also really good. Maybe, yeah, all of these characters are going to have a talent. Oh. Maybe I wait to level up until after the tutorial is done.
Is there money to be made?
That's probably a bad decision. Oh god, I kind of hate how that looks. Oh well. Okay. Oh, fun. There's a... Fun. There's an interrogator waiting. Okay. Well, I think at that, I am going to call the stream there. And we shall continue with this next time. This is a rather lengthy tutorial. But seems like a pretty fun game so far. So, I'll bid you all a good night, and I will see you next time. believe we're playing Warhammer on Wednesday, so should be fun. Adios.